Hello YouTube, I'm Oddball coming at you with your daily vlog, and I'm here to do, well, not daily vlog, it's a comic book review today, like I promised. Avengers versus X-Men. Now let's look at the hardcover, what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like an engraving of AVX. This is actually one of my all-time favorite stories. It's actually one of the longest stories also. If you guys have read House of M, then you know what Scarlet Witch did. With one magic sentence, no more mutants. Half the mutant race either died or lost their powers, crippled the whole species of human. And it's like during the hard times for the X-Men and all that. And Nova, if you guys know Nova, he is escaping from the Phoenix. The Phoenix is returning, guys. And he crash lands to Earth, all beaten up. The Avengers find him. They start talking, wanting to know why he's like this and all that. And he explains the reason why. It's the Phoenix. The Phoenix is coming back to return. The Avengers seek out to destroy the Phoenix, and the X-Men seek out to control and obtain the Phoenix. Because the Phoenix has the power to destroy, it also has the ability to create new life. So the X-Men want to use it to create more mutants. While the Avengers want to destroy the Phoenix and get rid of it for good. So Captain America, he goes over to the island where Scott Summers is in charge, because he's in charge of the X-Men at this point in time, and he's discussing things with Scott. Scott loses his cool and blasts Captain America with the optic beam. Captain America says a magic phrase: "Avengers assemble." And let me see if I can get to it into the comic book. It's actually one of the my favorite parts of the comic. He just has Avengers assemble, and it's awesome. It's let's see if I can show you guys. See, this is where Scott shoots Captain America, and then Captain America, right here. Avengers assemble, and then you have the whole helicarrier in the sky, and all the Avengers getting ready to whoop some X-Men ass. So look at that. This is just the beginning. And then how the comic goes, they have it like round 1, round 2, like the Thing versus Colossus, Gambit versus Captain America. Really cool little matchups they do in the comic. A good one was Hawkeye and Angel. That was a pretty interesting one. But yeah. It was they do fights like that, and it's a really good story because the X-Men go crazy with power. Like the X-Men in this story are the bad guys because they obtain the power of the Phoenix. They possess it, so they're like evil gods, and they're using it to destroy all this. So it's like the Avengers versus Phoenix possessed X-Men. Namor, Cyclops, Emma Frost, Magic, and Colossus are the 5 that take the Phoenix's power. And once one gets taken down, whatever his power was gets distributed among the other 4. So every time one goes down, they all get stronger, and it comes to a point where it's like Scott and Emma Frost fighting each other for the power. And once Scott, it goes down to Cyclops becoming like the Dark Phoenix himself, and it's like this really big anticlimactic fight. It's really worth it. This is actually really expensive, so if you guys have the buck for this, I really suggest getting it. This was $75, basically $80 in total. The reason why I have mine is because a really extremely awesome friend of mine went half and half with me on this. So plus he has a copy also, so awesome, simply awesome. But yeah, the reason why it was so much is because it comes with the prologue comic, it comes with the full story comic, and it comes with all the side comics included into this. So it's the complete collection. It's by far up there with my #1 favorites, because just how much story there is. And it's it's the biggest main event Marvel has ever made so far. And it's my favorite main event of Marvel's. It's really good. If you guys do have the time to read it, or read it online, that would be great, because I think it's like 99 cents an issue on Comixology. I could be wrong, But this is really fantastic. I love this one, guys. I hope you guys, if you guys have the time to read it or read anything about it, please do, because I highly recommend this one, along with Infestation. You guys have seen that one. It's a really big one, guys. I know. It's not as much as this one. Infestation was like 35. This one is 80. But like I said, I really recommend you guys read this if you guys ever have the chance or time or day and all that. There are some really, really sad parts in this comic. There are some parts in this comic they're like, what the hell? They have a lot of WTF moments in this comic. A lot. There's a lot of really good characters that you want, and they die. I'm not gonna spoil who dies. I'm not gonna spoil who gets hurt. I'm not gonna spoil anything. But I will say that Namor goes crazy with power and wants war, and he attacks Wakanda. Yeah. It's crazy. There's dragons, magic. Scarlet Witch is in this again. Magneto's on the good guys team. It's great. You guys will love it. Today that's today's comic book review. I try to make it as long as possible for you guys. I basically summed up what the story's about, because I don't want to give anything away, because this is a lot of comic. There's a lot of stuff in here that I don't want to spoil for any of you guys. This is not one of my other comic book reviews where I'll like just start saying stuff, even though it's a spoiler or not. I'm not going to do that with this one. I cherish the secrets of this one so much, so I'm sorry, guys. If you have questions about the comic, I will answer them in the comments below. But otherwise than that, that's today's comic review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm Oddball, signing out. Have a good night, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow with a special group vlog. Look forward to that one. Good night.